Hello, I am back with MoYou London Gothic Collection Plate 01, and as the name suggests, this is one of their Gothic collection plates, go figure. You know that I am hugely excited about this because I love anything that is even remotely Halloween. I've even taken their fairy tale collection plates and found Halloween things about that. So I'm very excited about this collection as a whole, and this is one of my favorite style plates. They're collage style plates. So I'm going to talk with you a little bit about this. All right, over here on the left-hand side of the plate, we've got this really kind of creepy circus carousel tent thing with some of the creepiest little carousel monsters. So, you know, if you've got to do, or you want to do a manicure with monsters under the bed or creepy clowns, or I guess that could be a monster under the bed or a monster under the deep. All of that stuff you got going on there. Some different patterns. Now, each of these maybe is, I mean, if you worked it and you were careful and you have short nails, you could probably get that so it covers your whole nail without worrying about it. I would say it's risky, but if you wanted to do a patchwork or something, you know, you want to stripe down the one side, you could get it over mostly on one nail and then have a stripe down the side, or you know, you could play with it. The patchwork would probably be the easiest way to go with that. You've got your little right side up pentacle in the sun, which right side up pentacle does not mean evil, just so you know. Anyway, cool little just flourish, good for any sort of occasion there. You got your spider and your web, which of course you gotta have a spider and a web. Creepy Halloween tree, but you know what? I don't think it's all that. I mean, it could be a non-creepy tree as well, you know, depending on the other stuff that you're decorating it with. If you don't have the jack-o'-lantern and the bat and the little bats here, you could use that for another kind of thing too. I don't know what this is, if this is runes. I think it might be runes. Some pretty Celtic design. And here's a little kitty that I adore. And you've got some gravestones here if you want to do a little graveyard on your face. If you want to do a graveyard on your nails. And I love this sort of weeping angel that they have there. You see those in graveyards as well, and I think that that's a wonderful, it's something I don't have on any plate. If you want to do a graveyard scene, especially if you're thinking of like an outdoor New Orleans kind of style of graveyard. And I like this, the creepy gate here. I guess it doesn't have to be creepy, but in the context it's kind of creepy. And you've got your cool scroll work, which you could certainly cover a nail with if you wanted to. And then over here you've got this little kind of, it reminds me of the Nightmare Before Christmas. So if you want to do a Nightmare Before Christmas kind of manicure, and that's one of the things I do want to do with this plate, you can certainly do that. So, and then this little, I guess maybe it's a raven or an eagle. It's a bird that's swooping down on something and pecking it out, that's for sure. And I love the detailing on these gravestones. I do have other gravestones on other plates, but I love like the little vines on this one and just a little bit more of a detailing and a different look to play around with. And I have no kitty like that. That's just the cutest Halloween kitty ever on the planet. As always, and I'll do more about this on my blog, there are a couple things that you can do, a lot of different things actually that you can do with the collage plate. And the simplest one is to just take from wherever and do kind of patchwork stuff. You know, you could have a cute nail with just part of the tree and the little bats here. Or you could have a nail that's part tree and part web. Or you can isolate elements and build your own scene. So, you know, like I say, maybe you want to do monsters under the bed manicure. So that little guy goes on one, and that little guy goes on the other, and that little guy goes on another. Or, you know, use this to build up a scene for a graveyard. Maybe you want to, like what I'm going to do probably is use different parts of this on different nails and then have this be an accent nail. So there's a different kinds of looks that you can do with this, and I will talk more about that in my blog post. All right, let's take a look at the Konad plate so you can get a feel for how big the images are, generally speaking, on this plate. So you can see There's some areas you could use for full nail images. I mean, you could definitely get full nail image out of the tree. But that's not really what this plate is mostly about. And you can see that these elements that you're supposed to be able to fit on a nail, you should be able to fit on the nail. If you have longer nails, you'll be able to get that whole weeping angel. If you have shorter nails like mine are right now, you might just be able to get the top. But, you know, that's going to be enough, I think. Okay, I will have everything linked on down below. Stills of it will be up on my blog, and I will talk more about how to use it. Thanks for watching.